Yeah, we're having a network problem here. Sometime last week, I interviewed one of the police officers who laid bare what is taking place about after serving 5 years in the police force. He's he was paid less than $1,000 or $1,200 after serving his country for 35 years as pension. And now there is another issue arising. They want their money for the balance of their pension. Okay, all right. I don't know what happened. We lost you the other time. Yes.
Come on, morning. We are moving to the first. So as we're talking to you, we are trekking down to
Okay. Well, as
the first
how
headquarters.
long? How
You
long?
say we don't
How
want to
long is
enter
the
vehicle.
trek?
We are trekking down, and we
Huh?
sit down properly and then get the
Say
interview.
that
Well,
again.
hello,
Greg, I can't hear you.
hello, and the network is fluctuating here.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes, I'm
hello.
hearing you now.
Someone will get the first headquarters. I will call you so that we'll get the interview well.
Okay, if I'm still awake, that'll be fine. Yeah, that's fine.
We are still strolling. We are still strolling to the first headquarters
Okay, I'll
from
be talking as you
National
show me the
Assembly
picture of
to
your fellow
first
police
headquarters.
officers as you are trekking.
I will send you. I'll send you some clips I took. For now, we are moving.
Yeah,
Or else,
can
let me get to the front and then snap a picture and send to you.
no, you don't have
The
to
current
snap.
picture of our
All you need
movement.
to do point
Let me send it
point
to
the
you.
video, point the camera at them so they can see.
Yes, yes, I will do.
Point the camera
I will do
at them
that.
right now, live. That you are live. So I don't want your pictures. I want a live image of what you are doing. Hey, thank you, Jessica. How are you? Good to see you here. We are with the retired police officers in Nigeria and that have been denied access to being paid their severance allowances or their pension after serving the country for 35 years. Some of them are paid, they are paid less than $1,000 after serving 35 years in the police. After serving in Nigeria for 35 years, less than 1,000 dollars as their gratuity. I don't know where that is done anywhere on earth, but it is happening in Nigeria. What a sad situation. So today they decided to come out because they have been talking to the authorities and nobody is listening to them. They just left at the gate of the National Assembly right now and are heading to the police headquarters. And as it stands right now, no principal official of the National Assembly has come out to address them. So they are moving, they are trekking, they are moving on foot to the police headquarters where the Inspector General of Police is, hoping that somebody will at least come out to address them. But from what they said they are determined and they will not leave until they are paid. So that's the situation right now. And this is Smart Mado Ajaja reporting for ONN. Jessica, I hope you're doing good. How is Germany today? Great. Nice to see you. Nice to hear from you once again. So I'm gonna be up. It's 4:06 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Houston, Texas. I was supposed to be sleeping, but this situation has kept me awake, and I'm gonna see what I can do and how much we can cover this event. For the world to see what is taking place in Nigeria, that beautiful country that has been turned into hell by a greedy set of corrupt and morally bankrupt elites of the Nigerian police. Yes, Greg. All right. You see them there in a procession. You see the crowd behind him. Yeah, see the crowd behind him. They are on their way to the police headquarters, hopefully to get the attention of the Inspector General of Police. These are men and women, Nigerian men and women who have done their best, who have served their country, but the country is turning its back on them due to the tragedy of leadership that has now been the sad story of our country, Nigeria. It is sad. We're having a network issue here, being challenged by the network, but you can see the crowd behind them, and they are just gathering. A lot of them are still on the way, coming to be part of this process. So I'm going to be up, covering this event. That's the police. You see them with the various placard, on their way to the police headquarters, and their leaders are right there at the front, you know, piloting affairs. It is sad, and you need to see what it takes to be a police officer in Nigeria. And they buy their uniforms, they buy their clothes, they buy everything. Hello. Yes. Yes. Pay police. Yeah, you hear them pay police. Pay police. Pay police. That is what they are chanting now. And the crowd is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yes, Nigeria has been reduced. Nigeria has been reduced to a laughing stock. Nigeria has been a great country, beautiful country, with everything to make the country a first class country. But sadly, the tragedy of leadership that pervades every sector of the country's life is all, endangered. Corruption at all levels. This is what it is right now. The country has been destroyed by corruption and corruption. The police inspector general is supposed to have been retired. The fake president of Nigeria has decided to keep him on, ahead of the fake election that they are trying to organize. And they use these police officers to prevent Nigerians from expressing themselves. And when they retire into help, they retire into squalor, they retire into excruciating poverty. Yes, this is a warning to all Nigerians, and especially those who are still in service. Here are some police officers there. What are they deployed for? Yeah, and perhaps you want to, manhandle them and quell them. These are your colleagues. Let's see how they're going to handle that. It is sad what is taking place in that country, and this is what is taking place right now today, this morning, 4:09 Central Standard Time, in Houston, Texas, United States. You can see the police armored vehicle right there, always stationed to do what now? All right, let's see what is going to happen. Now, Greg, where are you? Yes, yeah, them. Yeah, Greg.
Hello?
Yes. Are
The
you guys
network is
continuing?
really
You guys
very
are
low.
still moving,
The
right?
network is really very low. Let me give my chairman so that you talk with him direct. How are you?
All right, Mr. Chairman.
How's that with you?
I'm good.
Fine,
So
how are
how
you?
is everything progressing?
Fine, we are on the peaceful protest.
I agree with you. So
Okay,
now, I heard you guys are moving to
okay,
the police headquarters. How far are you from the police
okay,
headquarters right now?
okay. So, you call later on peaceful protest.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yawa, yawa. Okay now. Hello?
Okay, so
You just want to
are
interview
you guys
somebody
on
else.
the move
You can still
already,
talk with
or you are
someone else.
stationed in one place? Hello, how are you? Okay, good. Now, can you tell me what is going on?
Contributory pension scheme
Yes.
because it is not favorable to us. And we feel
Okay.
that a law that was enacted, implemented for some time, if it doesn't give the expected result, it should be scrapped. That is
Okay.
our simple demand to the government.
All right, good. Now, when you say it's not favoring you, how do you want this thing to favor you? Do you want them to give you your money, or you don't want to be part of that pension scheme anymore?
Yeah, as it is now, if they cannot place the defined pension scheme,
Yes.
they should give us a balance in our RSA account. Let us manage it by ourselves. But a situation where they are holding to our money and be giving us meager amounts. When I retired as ASP in 2018, I was given just 1.2 million naira after 35 years of service,
Wow.
and I received 13,000 3 months. It cannot even sustain me, not to talk of sustaining me and my family. So
Yes.
if they cannot exit us, whatever is remaining in our RSA, give it to us. We can manage it by ourselves for the rest of our life. That is our
Absolutely.
demand.
Okay, I have a clearer understanding now. So now,
Yeah.
is the Inspector General of Police, is he in this pension scheme?
From
He's not there.
AIG to AIG, DIG, and IG, they have since existed the contributory pension because it is not profitable.
Okay, so
Leaving
why
CP
did they
down to
exit?
the.
Why did they exit and left all of you behind?
I think it should be about 2012 because this on. So around 2012, when we protested, I think it was that time they now met with the National Assembly people that instead of exiting the entire police force, they exit the senior officers, leaving CP down, maybe as a way of trying to close our mouth from protesting.
Wow.
But thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank
So
you.
how long is this protest going to last?
Well, until they listen to us, that is our plan. Hmm? We are
Oh,
here to stay, we are here to sleep, we are here to, after all, before now, we are hungry. So we remain at the National Assembly gate until they do the needful because the bill is already in advantage. They have already taken the public hearing. We want
wow.
them to come out with their result and pass the bill.
Now let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You served as a police officer. Is this same
Yeah.
thing? Is it happening to the soldiers? Is it happening to the army?
Come again, please.
Is the soldiers, is the army facing the same problem?
No, they are not in the program. All the armed forces, the National Intelligence Agency, DSS, even the National Assembly itself, their staff, I think last year or 2 years, they exited themselves. And I don't know why they want to tie the police in the system that is they are existing from.
Don't you think it has something to do with the police leadership? If the
Sir?
IG and the DIG and the rest can exit themselves from there, don't you think
Uh,
the problem is coming from them because they are not speaking for you, they are not working for you guys?
the problem is from them because they are not standing for us, they are not being for us. When the military, initially the military were involved, but they lobby for themselves and existed themselves, both the private. But in the police, whatever is their interest, we don't know. They existed the AIG to IG, leaving CP down. And that is what we are saying. The Constitution of Nigeria says we should not be discriminated against. If we have one Nigeria police force, we should have one pension scheme for the entire Nigeria police force. So if
Absolutely.
the IGP and the management team of the police feel that it's a good scheme, let them come back to the scheme. Let all of us be there. We cannot have one Nigeria police force according to the Constitution, and then we have different pension scheme for the same agency. That is not good enough. That is not fair. Mm. All right, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
We are able to get there.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Greg.
Hello. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. Yes.
If you can hear
Greg.
the background now, we are at the first secondary gate. Let me
Oh, you
just
are the first headquarter
move it
gate.
so that you see the
Okay.
picture before you
If
come
any
because
of the police
this is the first
officers come
secondary
out,
gate.
I would
Yes.
love to talk to maybe the PRO, any person who is coming to come out to address you guys. They, the police officers now are in the first headquarters of the Nigerian police. And you see the crowd is becoming bigger and bigger. And the grievances is one of discrimination against other ranks in the Nigerian police force. They want to be exited from a contributory pension scheme. The IG,
The
the
gate of the
DIGs, and
first
the
secondary
other
is closed
high-ranking
against
officers
us.
have been
And
exited from
we
that.
intend
But
on going
the
in to
lower
see the
ranks,
IG.
He has sent
kept in that
his
bondage. And this is not
team
happening with
to
the army. This is not
blockade
happening with
us,
the Air
and for
Force.
now we are at the
This is
gate.
not happening
But
with the
there's no
Navy.
going back.
So why the
As far
police?
as we are concerned, we have come. We are come to
Yes.
stay until they see us, until they pay us. We need our money. We need them to pay us. We won't leave until they pay us.
Yes.
Leave. We want
You
to
hear
see the
them.
IG. Let him tell us what he has been saying. What I've been hearing from people, let us hear from him. One on one.
All right.
We need our money.
Wow.
Let them pay us our money. Senators are going with 30 million in a month. And retired police officer after serving 35 years is going home with 35,000 naira, 32,000 naira, as the case may be. While senators who have served 4 years or at most 8 years is going home with 30 million and above in a month. It's too bad, too bad, too bad.
Yes.
We are human beings. There is God, oh, there is God, oh.
Absolutely. Yeah, Matthew Venom, what is happening happening in Nigeria. Retired
They
police
deserve a
officers
better
in
pay.
Nigeria,
Look at,
when
they
they
deserve a
retire,
better
they
pay.
pay them
Police deserve a better
gratuity that
life,
is
a pay life.
less
They are
than
human beings, they are
$1,000
Nigerians. They
for 35 years after service. And beside that, there's this contributory pension scheme from where they are supposed to be paying them their pension on monthly basis.
Hey,
Now,
police,
this
give us our
they
money.
say
We need
it's
our
not
money.
what they are being paid is not enough. They want instead to take the money and manage those money by themselves, perhaps to investing the money on them by themselves instead of allowing it in the coffers of government who use abuse the money and then pay them so little. That is the reason for this protest.
and you not come
Yes.
in contact with the patient. What is the idea behind this conference is globally and universally? The idea is to ensure that their living conditions.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you
I'm
very
here.
much.
I'm here.
My chairman is thanking you
I'm
too.
following the event.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Yes.
very much. God will bless you. God will
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Yes.
Inshallah, God will bless you. We are
By
very
the
happy.
grace
We
of God.
appreciate.
So I'm here,
We appreciate.
still listening, watching. If there is any police officer that you want me to talk to, I'll be more than willing to talk to them and to hear from them. Yes, this is what is taking place right now in Nigeria. Nigeria, beautiful country with a lot of problems, man-made problems, not problems arising from lack of resources to do good things for the country, but problems are arising from the tragedy of leadership. Leadership is lacking on all fronts and at all levels in Nigeria. That is why the country is suffering, and that is why its citizens don't even want to be inside the country anymore because the country has been made so hopeless, for the citizens in spite of the abundant mineral and natural resources and the human resources. That is why you see Nigerians will do everything to get out of that country, to go even to hell, places that are worse than Nigeria, just because they want to get out of that place. Because the people there, the idiots who are called leaders, they are all criminals who rob their nation, who rob their country for their own personal gains. This is where we are with that. When you hear that there is corruption in Nigeria, this is the reason there is corruption. The country has so much, but in the hands of a few rogues who corner everything to themselves to the detriment of the people. Yes, you see these people out there that you saw on camera. A lot of them are family members. After serving 35 years, 35 years of service to your fatherland, you are paid less than $1,000 as gratuity, and then the pension that they are paid on monthly basis is slightly over $50. How will someone with family survive on those? And then you see the case of violent criminal activities. These are all men and women who have been taught how to handle arms. Now they go into terrorism. Some of them will be pressed so hard, and then they become easy prey for those who recruit people, masterminds of terrorism and banditry in Nigeria. Yes, because they must survive. And this is why our country is where it is. Change is needed. And they talk about democracy. What they talk about democracy in Nigeria is a joke. There ain't no democracy. Democracy is not going to cut the Nigerian issue the way it is, because elections held in Nigeria are never free and fair. Elections held in Nigeria are never free and fair. And sadly, during elections, these police officers are the ones that the political elites use to rig election. They are the ones they arm to shoot the people away while they stuff ballot boxes. Yes, and it is very very painful, to be in this kind of mess. Yeah, Hansel, thank you very much for joining. Then my friend saves some ladies for the rest of us. Yes, it is this sad situation that is taking place in Nigeria. That is why you see these men and women protesting today against the evil that is being done to them and the rest of the country. So you can imagine the police. This is one side of it. National security threatened. With this type of people on the street let loose without being adequately compensated for their service, 35 years of service. And some of them are homeless. A lot of them are homeless. A lot of them are not able to feed members of their families. Yes, a lot of them cannot do anything because that is a country where unemployment is at its worst. Yes, nearly 80% of citizens in Nigeria are unemployed, are unemployable or underemployed. That is dangerous. All right, that is dangerous for one country. You see why the country is descending into violence. That is why the country is falling apart so rapidly, and not much. A lot is being said, but nothing is being done. This is the situation we find ourselves. So we're covering this event as time goes on. As more information become available, we will relay to members of our audience, global audience for that matter. Thank you very much, all of you who have taken time to be part of this live stream this morning. We'll be bringing you further information as the need arises and as they arise. Thank you very much. So it's been this situation that we've been covering. The police, retired police officers are on rampage, and they are determined, according to what they are telling me, that they're going to be there until they are paid, until any decision that is favorable to them is made, so that they can go and improve their lot. It's sad. I have a lot of them who are close family members, and they're not doing very well, especially in a depressed economy, as terrible as the Nigerian economy is right now. Things are not, nobody earns what they are earning, and then what they earn does not cannot support life. And a lot of them have family. Some have very large family, a lot of children. And then the vulnerability associated with not being able to take care of your family. It's a very sad thing. It's painful to see Nigeria the way it is right now. So we're waiting to see some more of action from them. So I believe they have been addressed right now by some officials at the police headquarters. But in no distant time, I'm hoping that they will come back on camera so they can relay and relive their experiences as it stands. But what they told me is that they're going to be there all day, all night. And it doesn't matter how long it takes before somebody does something about their situation. Come to think about it, we have the police, we have the Nigerian armed forces. All right, the police is discriminated against. Yeah, they don't pay them the same thing that they pay the army. Their salaries are something not that will make you cry. Yes, yes. This is why they are so corrupt. This is why corruption in the Nigerian police is so high. What they are paid, it does not support life. So they have to make desperate moves to keep up and support themselves. Hey, Friday, Dale, thank you very much. How are you? Thank you for joining. So what we are doing is covering this event of the retired police officers rampage in Nigeria going on right now. They started from the National Assembly, the House of Hell, the House of Corruption, where nearly everybody there is a criminal. Yeah. So when criminals lead a country, they lead the country to death, and that is what is happening to Nigeria. Criminal as president, the president of rogue president of Nigeria is a criminal, a man who had sold drugs in commercial quantities here in the United States. He was arrested, prosecuted, found guilty, but sadly, America did not put him in prison where he belongs. Instead, they made a plea bargain. He paid nearly 500,000 US dollars, and the United States let him go. And then he went to Nigeria and became worse. He became a senator in Nigeria. And then from being a senator, he became a governor of the richest state in Nigeria called Lagos State. Yes, Lagos, the budget of Lagos, the what comes into Lagos is unbelievable. But this guy cornered everything. Maybe one quarter of what is in that state belongs to him. He is in charge of collecting all kinds of revenue on behalf of the state. So more than half end up in his pocket. He amassed so much money to take on the whole of Nigeria, bought all of Nigeria's strategic institutions to become president of Nigeria. And what we are getting now is total wrecking of the country. He destroyed everything. He destroyed everything. He destroyed everything. Yes, Friday Dale, it is true. Enough is enough. Criminals everywhere in Nigeria. It pains, it hurts. It's really, it makes me go berserk. It makes me feel like, yes, it's so sad. Every on all corners of Nigeria, all corners. Those who want to aspire, even those who want to replace them, those who are aspiring to be the next leaders, the ones who are aspiring to be president, they are all criminals. The same people. And now I begin to ask my people question, what is wrong with you? So how come in a country of over 250 million people, you still want to continue? You are crying that you want change. What are you changing with? They are still the same people who are crying. Something is wrong with Nigerians, honestly. Something is wrong with the brains of Nigerians. They are more of the problem. Nigerians are the biggest problems that they have. When they have the opportunity to make change, they don't. They will collect money from the same people who brought hell upon them. So now, what are the alternatives to Bola Ahmed Tinubu that the people of Nigeria are rooting for? You hear them, they're talking about Atiku Abubakar, a big thief. What did he sell to amass the kind of stupendous wealth that he had? He was only a customs officer. Even though he was a high ranking customs officer, that did not give him the license to steal everything in the country. He wrecked the country. He became a politician, became a vice president of Nigeria for 8 years. If you heard the Halliburton scandal that involved him and Congressman Jefferson here in the United States, Jefferson was arrested by the FBI, successfully prosecuted, and sentenced to jail for the same offense, the same criminal activities that he carried out with Abubakar Atiku. America jailed Congressman Jefferson. Atiku escaped from the United States. You need to see the mansion he has in Potomac. Yes, Potomac, Maryland. The mansion Atiku has, it was sold for over $3 million. Yes, from money stolen from Nigeria. He could not sell that house by himself because he couldn't come here because the FBI was closing in on him for him to be arrested since Nigeria could not prosecute him. He sold that house through a proxy and then went to Dubai to buy another house. So now Dubai is his next base. So Dubai is a safe haven for criminals too. And then for this period, Atiku has been running in every presidential election as a candidate. That tells you that something is wrong with the brains of Nigerians. When you tell them, they get angry, but something is wrong with Nigerians. Something is, and right now he's warming up to run another presidential election. This guy is almost 80 years. He's a total failure. He has never succeeded in anything that he did. This was a guy who was given as a vice president. He was made to chair the committee to sell off Nigeria's ailing institutions that were not making anything for the people of Nigeria, like the power electricity company, power holding company. He sold it. That company, they said they broke them apart. None of them is making any profit. It's not like they're not making profits. They bill the Nigerian people for electricity not provided. They make the people of Nigeria buy transformers. Yes, have you ever seen like the energy company that I use here? They are here strictly for profit, right? They are not a charity organization. Can you imagine Houston in a Center Point Energy asking people in Houston or those in some parts of Houston to purchase their transformers for them? You charge me every month. I pay bills to you for electricity that I use, and then you turn around and ask me to contribute money to buy broken because replacement transformers for your business. Yes, after charging me, after I pay you for the services that you render me, and when I don't pay, you cut off my light. Yes, but that is what is happening in Nigeria. They turned Nigerians into idiots. And the people of Nigeria accepted that they are idiots because of the actions, what they do to themselves. Instead of them asking questions, you will see them making cases for these criminals. The same thing that is happening in the educational sector. The country that has a budget for education will expect me to come and be building school and fixing their schools. The money budgeted for education is ends up in private pockets. And they expect me, the diaspora, to come and help the government. Government cannot do everything. I've never seen, since I came to the United States, I've never seen American government begging money from its citizens to carry out its obligation to the people. But in Nigeria, that is what they say. Nigerians will come, stupid government officials will come and tell you that government cannot do everything. You have to help government. Ordinary Nigerian will be contributing money to help a corrupt government. And when you tell them, they don't understand it's like you are telling them something like a movie, something that a fairy tale that is not possible there. They will tell you this is not Nigeria, it's not possible here. And the people don't try to exercise their right. They don't do anything to assert their citizenship of Nigeria. That is why criminals come and take over and destroy everything about Nigeria. This is what we are dealing with in Nigeria. Nigeria needs a total conscious collapse for the right people to lead. The foundation is wrong. Everything about the country is wrong. Beautiful country, beautiful edifice, nice diversity, but in the hands of criminals. Yes. So all those who are now aspiring to be president of Nigeria are all criminals. All, all, maybe with the exception of one. Even that one, because he's surrounded by criminals, he's making deals with criminals. Now, when assuming he becomes president, he becomes a lame duck president. Yes, a lame duck president. Prep OC, he said, what is there to destroy in Nigeria? There is a lot. I don't know where you come from. If you're a Nigerian, you will understand what Nigeria has. But if you are commenting from the periphery of Nigeria, you need to seek information so you understand of what Nigeria truly represents. We have criminals. Those criminals are those who are holding the people hostage. They have made our people so unconscious and so sadly backward, and they're so scared of standing up because the pariah system in Nigeria that they use the police to support too. The army is involved in all this manipulation by a few corrupt and morally bankrupt elites. Yes, it's a lot to destroy, and they have completely destroyed the country. Seriously, they have done a great job at destroying the country. So today we are following what is going on with the police, retired police officers who are protesting about uh, their contributory pension scheme that they don't want to be part of because their senior officers at the highest level have removed themselves from it, and they don't understand why they should be in it because it's not helping them. And then what they are getting out of it is not enough to support life. They want to take charge and manage them, maybe manage their money, maybe through investment or doing opening businesses that will support them and their families. That's what their protest is about. For now, I'm not hearing from them, not getting any signal from them about what is taking place. Maybe let me just call one of their leads to see where things are so we can decide how to move. Yes, it's crazy what Nigeria has become. It's really sad and too sad for what is supposed to be Africa's giant. Yes. Yeah, Greg, I don't know. It's not picking. I guess I don't know what's going on there now. All right, no answer. So, viewers and listeners from Nigeria across Africa and around the world, this is Smart Mado Ajaja reporting for ONN. And as things develop, we will update you with the latest information about this. I'm hoping that they will have success with this so that we can close this chapter and then face another department. The department so much to talk about Nigeria. But this is just where we are right now. Nigeria is not making anybody happy. What is taking place in that place is not inspiring, does not inspire hope. Yes, something drastic has to happen to Nigeria. So the country will be put on the trajectory of progress and prosperity. So with this, I'm going to take a break from this broadcast. And if they get back to me, I'm going to come back and continue. Take care, and I appreciate you guys. And those who just joined us for the very first time, I invite you to subscribe to our channel so we continue to grow organically. And those who have been returning, we appreciate you. The return rate here is really very, very, very high, which gives us this hope. Thank you very much, Black Weatherbank. Thank you very much. We appreciate you joining us always, and we look forward to seeing you guys. And I hope you guys have a great beginning of the week while we wait for more information to come. Bye for now. Love from me to you guys. Take care.